Live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Harvey here of the Justin Harvey Show. I am here with Soke Javier Gonzales.
Thank you. Well
Welcome
done.
to the show, sir.
Hi. Thank you.
Glad to have you.
I appreciate it. The time.
So, what do you think about this weekend, sir?
Well, this weekend has been immense, incredible. The energy, the people here, they're beautiful. The spirit is just so positive, and I've just simply enjoyed it. And I'm flabbergasted by how positive it is.
Flabbergasted. That's a great word to use for this weekend. And I think it's amazing that you can do opera. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So can you talk a little bit about that? I know it's not martial arts related, but I just think your voice is just awesome.
Thank you, sir. Well, I have trained. I studied music. Amongst the other degrees that I've studied, I studied music. I was dedicated, and I'm a trained operatic tenor. So, and that's the story behind it. And I just enjoy and love singing opera.
Oh wow! So, what got you into the martial arts? What inspired you?
Well, it goes back to the early 70s. We're four siblings. I'm the third one in line, and it usually happened like that when we were kids. My oldest brother would start a sport, and the rest of us would follow. And so, in the early 70s, he got into the martial arts, and we followed. He left, and my second brother and I, we stayed, and I moved to the United States in 1985, and I continued, and here I am tonight.
Amazing. So you've dedicated your whole life to the arts.
Correct, to the martial arts, and though I maintained my consistent training with martial arts, I was also spending time with sports. I represented my country in 3 different sports: swimming, volleyball, and gymnastics.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So how many students do you usually teach on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, on a daily basis, I used to have. I started with a big school because I was brought in to manage a club that has a 40-plus year history, and then as time progressed and I made my style public, I felt compelled to reduce the size of the classes because I teach. It's my new style, fairly new, and I got things to teach, I got things to say. So I felt a little spread thin when it was too many students. So I maintained anywhere between 10 and 16 students.
Oh wow.
And it's just a very small amount, and that's by choice because of what I said. I teach, and I don't want to be spread thin with too many students.
Oh, absolutely, because sometimes you can take on too many students.
That is true.
And it makes your job a lot harder to get your teachings across.
Exactly, and the message might get diluted in the process because the attention span of the students might be not there because there are too many. Anyway, that's my personal experience and preference. So yeah, that's what it is.
Did you ever do any type of competing?
As a matter of fact, yes. I've been competing. When I came to the United States in 1985, I have been competing since, and I still compete. As a matter of fact, I competed earlier today in kata.
Oh wow! And how'd you do?
I managed to win first place in kata.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations! It just goes to show you, hard work will get you places.
That is very true. Discipline, integrity, and consistency. You have to have the discipline to continue to work at your art, at your skills, because if you don't use it, you lose it.
Absolutely. You got to practice and practice and
practice. And have the body physically ready to be able to put it to the strains that the martial arts will require.
Oh, absolutely. If there was one thing that you could change in the martial arts world to make things better, what would it be?
I don't know that I could do something, think of something like that, but what I would like to add is my grain of salt, and it's just spin off from what I just said, actually reiterate what I just said, is that we should instill, like I do for myself and my students, is if we do karate is a somehow demanding activity, physical activity, and so to have our students prepare themselves physically before and after doing their martial arts. So when they are doing the karate or the martial arts of their choice, and they want to move or want to do something that physically their body is there to perform the technique. So that's what I would say. Establish or promote, instill physical preparation to be able to do the activity of martial arts without getting hurt. There's a lot of injuries too because they're physically not prepared to handle the strains of karate.
Oh, absolutely, and everybody learns differently because the brain works differently. Just because one student learns this way, it doesn't mean the other is going to learn that way.
Correct. So if everyone prepares himself physically, it helps the learning process, and of course it helps the body to take the abuse because it is sometimes.
Because I've heard like in boxing, you do something and you keep doing it and it just becomes natural, like a natural instinct. Sometimes you don't even have to think about what you're doing because you do it so much.
Yeah, because you train the body, you teach the muscles and the brain to do things over, doing right. It's not only also about the quantity of doing things many times. It's doing it with high quality. You focus and do your repetition, and that instills in your body, it's engraved in your system. So one time you might just react, and guess what? It comes out right because it's already engraved in your system.
Oh, absolutely. Now, have you taught any disabled students?
Actually, yes, I had one blue belt that was on a wheelchair, and he was able to somehow get up with his crutches to walk a little bit, and he made it as far as blue belt, and then he left the school.
And honestly, I was taught, like when I had my first lesson, years ago, anything can be used as a weapon.
Well, that's true.
Around you, anything.
That's true. And the crutches, the little things that he was using, they were just from the forearm down. I mean, it's a weapon right there. It's very mobile. The wheelchair, he has them in here, they can come out as well. So no, it was very interesting. It took some work because he had to, and he appreciated that with time, he had to change his frame of mind because it seemed like he was just limiting himself, and then he began to see there was light. And it was a nice experience for me, and it seems like it was for him as well.
Oh, amazing, sir, amazing. And I just want to thank you for letting me do this interview, sir. It's been an honor.
Actually, I appreciate you, first of all, asking me and to include me in this, and it's reciprocal. It's an honor for me to be there, for you taking the time to introduce me and to talk to me and ask me all these questions. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Are you on social media such as Facebook?
My students are taking care of that right now, so but I let them do all that because they're the younger generation, they know that stuff.
Yes.
So yes, we are. So I'm not familiar with that too well right now.
But maybe one day you'll learn.
I certainly hope
when you have the time.
Very true.
It's about having the time because when you're a teacher like that, you barely have time for technology and learning around it.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being on the show, sir.
I appreciate it.